We work to bring and form strategic alliances within country with the PSUs and private sector industry. We are firmly committed to the India market. We have an office here in Gordon, and then we have a design center in Hyderabad where we employ 500 employees, looking to grow that to 600. So we're fully committed to providing unique, customized solutions for the industry here in India.
We have the own Indian satellite, Cartosat imagery. Using Cartosat imagery, you can have a 3D view. On the 3D view, you can extract information of the terrain. You can measure exact height of the objects.
IC-Tech solution providers, stakeholders, policymakers, regulators, manufacturers, led by Confederation of Indian Industry, were eager to assist Indian Army in its modernization.
CII, as you are aware, is a body which has 90% people who are from the manufacturing sector. Of course, there are services people, but they have a different role. But as far as the defense production is concerned, we were right from the beginning, say 2006, when procurement policy was brought in. We wanted that private sector, which was not there in the game, who is required to be playing a major role, we started creating an awareness program specially designed for them so that they understand what is this procurement policy and how one can take advantage of it and take it forward in their own way of producing components, product, whichever they are engaged in for the use of defense.
We get a lot of opportunities to work with Army, particularly Corps of Signals. And presently the ministry is giving us a lot of opportunity to work in partnership with the Ministry of Defense in multiple projects and create indigenous technology. So I am very happy that the industry is getting an opportunity today to work on prestigious strategic projects of defense.
Indian industry over the period has grown in strength and today has the financial capability and the potential to become a partner in different research and production.
Government of India, recognizing the kind of capabilities Indian industry has, decided to create a completely new kind of a procurement situation, which is called a MAKE program, where Indian industry will be funded up to 80% by the government to create indigenous technologies and capabilities. And that shortlisting was done a few months back. There is a consortium of L&T, Tatas and HCL on one side and Bharat Electronics on the other side. So it's a competitive way of trying to do these kinds of things, and it allows the efficiency of competition to come through, and it also allows us to put the Indian industry's might to put to Indian nation's service.
The defense procurement policy has been opened up for the private sector recently. It has gone through lots of processes of improvements, and the present one that is there now from 2011 onwards gives ample opportunities for the private sector industries to become effective and to take part in the defense production and supply procedures.
Army can't function today without the support of industry. And same way, industry giving the magnitude of support Army needs, he also has got an opportunity to get a big business. It is the win-win situation for both, provided they mesh together in a manner that they become indispensable for each other.
The DEFCON 2012 also recognized the strength of military veterans who are valuable, disciplined and trained force available to the industry.
The Indian defense industry is still at a fairly nascent stage. They have not been able to, because it was all dominated by the public sector earlier. The private sector is now coming into its own. And the domain knowledge does not exist in the private sector. So there are a large number of ex-servicemen who, because of their domain knowledge, the basic of what is required by the services and how that should be achieved, they have been adopted by the industry.
DEFCOM 2012 was a platform for free and open exchange of ideas, techniques and technology.
Yeah, hi, this is Colonel KPM Das. It's been a wonderful set of 2 days at the DEFCOM 2012 for someone who done a lot of work in the tactical battlefield area and now about 9 to 10 years in the industry. This is a great forum for, bringing together great technologies from the industry with the military practitioners in the Indian Army.
Yes, this participation was very interesting. Of course, this is one of the opportunities we have to interact with a number of end users as well as industries here in India. Of course, from our side, we look at this market as a very big opportunity, and also counting on the capabilities which are indigenous. We are not here only just to sell. We do believe this is not the way to do this, but we want to be partners of the Indian industries, either with co-developments maybe, or local production, or whatever may be needed, depending on a case-by-case basis.
Because of the paradigm shift in the Government of India procurement policy, there is a lot of opportunity for the private industry to join hands in terms of JVs and in other ways to bring in the latest and state-of-art equipment to India and to our armed forces and to indigenize it.
Objective of the seminar was to enable defense officers, academia and the industry to understand user requirements and propose befitting solutions for the tactical battlefield area.
The Corps of Signals is committed to provide the latest state-of-art communications to the soldiers on the field, and we are ready to provide whatever it takes to integrate all types of communication and see that the soldier does fight well. In this regard, we look at strategic networks a little differently from tactical networks, but our focus now is on tactical networks because strategic networks have matured to a great extent, and our Indian infrastructure in the civil stream also has grown exponentially. So a combination of this two can give us a lot on the strategic front, but whereas the tactical front is concerned, we have to grow, and that is the area that we are now addressing, and we are looking at innovative out-of-the-box solutions. Now, importantly, the last man will be given whatever is the requirement. We are not going to burden him with tenets of technology which are available, but we will provide only what are essential to fight a war. And to that extent, all our communication needs are dictated by operational needs. And that is what distinguishes a soldier communicator from a civilian counterpart. And I am glad to say that the path that we are taking compares with the best in the world, and certainly is comparable with the Indian industry too. I wish all the very best to the Corps of Signals and to the Indian telecom industry.